So guys, we are here. We are here for what we believe is going to be the live press conference. So I have the video loaded up. We are less than a minute away. We are less than a minute away from the press conference. Now, I think you can, obviously, I don't want to share the video in case YouTube tells me to go screw myself. But obviously, if you go to the Barcelona Facebook page or the Barcelona YouTube page, you can follow it via there. So everything should be popping off soon. So I think their Facebook page will be showing it. The YouTube page will be showing it. So everything's about to pop up soon. Now we're going to wait and see. And hopefully they have a translation page. Hopefully there's a translation page. But obviously I'll be on Twitter because I'm sure Barca's... Actually, you know what? Let me even pull up Twitter right now. Because I'm sure Barca Center are going to have like a translation as everything happens. So let me pull up Barca Center. Because Barca Center are really good for sharing things. So we're just going to be as everything happens and unfolds. Okay, so we're here. It says waiting for FC Barcelona. But the Facebook one is saying going less live and like that and in 1 minute. So we're waiting. We're here. We are waiting to see what's going to happen. And who knows? Is he going to retire? Is he going to retire? Like, we assume that he is going to say that bro, this is going to be tearful. So it could be emotional, or it could be a case of, hey man, I want to say. So he could say anything. Homeboy could say anything. Let me just refresh this page again, hide that chat. Anything could happen. Anything could happen right now, but we're just waiting to see what's going to pop off. We're waiting to see what's going to pop off. The Facebook page is now winding down now. So yeah, look, man, I said again, anything can happen. So obviously, as soon as the statements come through, I'll probably bring in guys to say a few things. But look, man, it's this is the biggest story. Like, I mean, even if you're a Cristiano fan, even if you're not a fan of Barcelona, we are talking about one of the most talented football players of all time. So this is a football story. Like, this is a major football story that everybody should be doing and everyone should be covering, you know, because if you're a fan of football, you should be waiting for this because, again, this is the Halford's football hut. It is still a football channel and I'm still a football fan. And despite what I've said about Messi in terms of big pressure, World Cups and so forth, unless I'm stupid, ignorant, or dumb or not of football, I already know for a fact that he's one of the best players that has ever played the game, you know. So that's just hands down. So this is a big moment. This is a big moment, and we are awaiting to see. Let's see what Barca Center is saying. Messi has arrived. Messi has arrived. So let me even pull up this whole thing. So Messi has arrived. So guys, we should be going live soon. They say that Messi has arrived. All right, let's see. So there you go. Messi has arrived, according to Barca Center. So hopefully we should be seeing footage very, very soon. We should be... Boom! Okay, I think it's starting. I think it is starting. I think it is starting. It's starting. The YouTube page has changed. I think we're about to start. I think we're about to start soon, guys. I think we are about to start soon. That's what Basel Street. We basically go to it's on their YouTube page. Because again, I don't want to share the whole thing in case people say, oh, no, it's in a Liga share. So if you go to Barcelona's live YouTube page, yeah, go to Barcelona's live YouTube channel or go to their Facebook channel, it will be there. So we can both watch it at the same time. So yeah, go to their YouTube page or Slow page, and then we can both watch it at the same time. Because my thing is that it's going to be in Spanish. So there's actually not, because it's going to be in Spanish, and I doubt that there's going to be because it's like a global thing, it's going to just be in Spanish. I don't think there's going to be an English translation. So what I'm going to be hoping to do is whenever Barca Center will be posting English translations as it happens. because those guys are really good for posting things as it happens. So we await, man. Let me refresh Barca Center and see what these guys are saying. All right, let's see. Oh, bro, it's getting real, man. All of Messi's trophies won with Barcelona are laid out in front of him. Oh, wow, guys, I think it's real, man. It's going to be emotional, guys. Guys, look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Damn, look at that. 35 titles. It's real. It's getting real, man. It's getting real. I can't put it up because YouTube are going to screw me over. YouTube would screw me over if I was to put this up, man. Because I know for a fact. But also, it's going to be in Spanish. So yeah, it's on YouTube. So basically, I'm just going to be reacting as it happens. It's on YouTube. But I don't think it has started yet. I'm looking at the live stream and yeah, they're like 200,000 watching. But it has not. I don't believe it has started yet. There we go. It's starting. It started. It begins. It begins. I told you it's going to be in Spanish. Oh man, is he going to retire? Is your boy going to retire, man? So basically, as soon as we get any English translation, I'll tell you guys. As soon as it gets any English translation, I'll be telling you guys right now. There he is. There he is. He's coming. He's coming up to the podium. Yep, his kids are there. Laporta is there. Wife is there. Oh God, he's crying. Oh man, he's crying. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. Oh man. This is bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, he's crying. Damn, he's crying. He's crying, man. Bartomeu, man. Bartomeu, man. Bartomeu, man. Bartomeu, man. Bartomeu, man. So why are they focusing? They focusing on Longley now and so forth. Bartomeu, man. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, this is bad, man. So basically, as soon as we get any English translation, I'll tell you guys. As soon as we get any translation, I can do that as well. This is bad, man. Yeah, this is bad. 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 Okay, what about the sense? So let me, as soon as I get any English translation, I will tell you guys as soon as possible, man. Okay. The last thing they said is he's in tears. Bartomeu. Guys, Bartomeu, bro. But like Barca fans are there's now an APB on Bartomeu. No, it's not live translation, bro. I'm looking at the stream right now. The translation is live. It's in Spanish. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you that. He said that his family were going to convince that they were going to stay here. So he said he wanted to stay here more than anything. He would. He said that this was our home. We were at home. We wanted to stay here because we believe it's our home. Yeah. He thought he'd be staying here. Guys, it's real. It's real. Oh my shit. So he said, today I have to say goodbye. 13 years old. He's been here since he was 13 years old. 23. After 21 years, he's leaving. He's leaving with his Catalan Argentine kids. After 21 years. He said that in a few years, he's going to come back because this is his home. It's real. He's leaving. Says he always have so much respect for the club. It's all about the beautiful things and the bad things. Obviously, 8-2, 4-0. So that the club has helped him to improve and making the person that he is to today, man. Yep. So they give everything, man. But Bartomeu screwed you in the ass, man. Yep. Said the truth is that he's leaving. Yeah, he never thought that he'd ever have to say goodbye. Take a wage cut. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, he said he imagined that it would be on the freaking pitch, like Javi, like Iniesta, like Puyol, but and not like this, man. This is not how he wanted to go out. Yeah. Not basically, he's talking about how he's not even been able to see the fans and so forth for all this time. It's real, guys, man. It's real. It's real. Yeah. They say he can't really say all the things he's forgotten, all the things he's about to say. Oh, best things now is to answer some questions. Applause. So I think he's gonna answer some questions now, man. Damn. Damn. Basically, like his kids don't even know what the heck is happening, man. Damn. Look at Griezmann in the back, man. Look at Griezmann in the back. It's emotional, guys. Yeah, it's emotional, man. Yeah. Everyone is standing. Everyone is standing up, giving him the other applause. My God, look, man, he gave his all for this club, man. Greatest single club player of all time. Yeah, man, this is bad, man. Yeah, this is bad, man. This is bad. Bro, yo, Red, I'll give you the link. Come on board, man. Come on board. Red, come on board, man. I'll drop the link, man, if you're around, man. This is deep. He wanted to stay. The dude wanted to freaking stay, man. You're Red. I've sent the link, man. Come on board. Come on board. He wanted to stay, man. Yeah. Red Devil, I've sent it, man. Come on board, man. Come on board. Yeah, I think Des is wearing like a basketball jersey, man. Vilton, come on, man. You're ready.
Yo, man. Yeah, I've just been watching it in the background, man. When he started breaking down crying, I was like, oh, it's deep. It's deep. That's when it got deep. I was like, okay, it's whatever everyone said around, it's real, and he clearly wanted to stay. You don't act that way if you do. He clearly wanted to stay at Barcelona Football Club, and it's so just the way it's been done, man. I feel it now. I'm like,
no. See, my thing is that what a way to, because how it's supposed to happen is that no, I leave on my terms. You deal with the guy that he didn't want to leave, but he's leaving. He didn't want to leave. That's the whole point.
Exactly. It's like when you're a boxer. Like a boxer wants to go out in the ring, type of thing. You know, like you want to like go on your final fight. Like whether you win or lose, you want to go out at least having fought to the best to your ability, and then you leave. It's the same thing here. Like, you know, at the end of like, as I think Vilton mentioned it on the, as I was watching the hang on lesson in the background, like at least when Ronaldo kind of left Madrid, even though I don't think it was as big as this, at least he kind of left from a Champions League final and then a summer whatever. But here it's just like it's a technicality, and it's just there's no closure from it all. It's just a mess, and nah, I feel bad for this man. I feel bad for him. He's answering questions now, is he?
Yeah. He's answering questions now. I mean, it's wild, man. It's wild. So so obviously, I think basically it's what we all said, that's like he obviously wanted it to happen, but obviously due to the league rules and so forth, they couldn't. Basically, it just shows you how screwed and effed Barca are. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean,
and basically rules are rules. Like basically, Bartomeu screwed the club over. Like, how can you screw a club over so badly and so financially that you can't register your players? Like, it is basically this is unheard of. That a star player is having to leave when he didn't even want to freaking leave.
Well, like I said, bro, this is like everything that's been happening this summer. It really kind of goes to show like why they were so adamant to get the Super League through. Like this whole thing now, like when you look in retrospect, you're like, why were they getting it? Why were they doing all these things and pushing it? Especially like some of the Serie and the Liga clubs. Like it makes so much sense now why they were and why, you know, they needed obviously the Premier League teams, because the Premier League clubs are somewhat in a better financial situation and also have the leverage of the global branding or whatever. So in that, like, because at the time I was like, it just came out of the blue. But seeing all the financial devastation that Barcelona, even to a certain extent Madrid are, it's like, yeah, that could have, essentially what I'm saying is that like maybe that was kind of like the last kind of push, almost like if we can get this through, then maybe we can have Messi, then maybe we can have all these things. They're making the plan. And when that sort of fell through, I don't think people thought that it would lead to something like this. Am I making sense?
Yeah. I mean, this is just like, I mean, basically, this now leads me to believe that Bartomeu must have been it must have been an inside job. He must have been an agent. Like, how do you mess a club so bad financially you can't even register players?
Like, I just think it's just ironic that, like, if the Super League did happen, Messi would probably still be.
Oh yeah. Like if the Super League was there, 100% he'd be there. Basically, as sad as this is, I think this is, some people said it in the live chat, this is actually great for football because it's such a seismic change that's going to be happening.
Yeah. Well, is it great for football when, like, basically all, like, the workers just end up just at PSG because they can afford it?
Oh,
like, just
no. You know, I think it's good in the sense of, like, because it's a massive change. It's such a massive change that I just think that football just needed this really deep, massive change. You know, so because it needed this change, is like, here we are right now, man. So,
I mean, it's long. Well, presumably he's going to PSG, isn't it? Unless, like,
basically, like, he has to basically look. He's now stateless, you know, so he doesn't have a club now.
Unless, like, is Bram interested in? I know you signed Lukaku.
No. Bram wants to say something, man. Bram definitely wants to say something, man. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, shout out to YSK for the dub. He says that Eibar, Levante, Betis, pop those bottles down. No, look, this is a great day for Lugo, Eibar, Granada, Levante. It's a great day.
So it's what? So if he goes to what? It's a poor day for, like, Brest and, like,
Angers, like Brest, Evian, Lyon, Nantes,
Marseille. All these are like
Croissant FC.
Man.
Bro, he's not touching the Premier League, bro.
No.
So I don't know what you guys are saying. The guy's not touching the Premier League, man.
Messi is from what I can see, the cat that likes. He's a safe man. He's a comfortable man. Like, clear. So, you know,
PSG is the safest option
because ultimately his friends are there. Like, it's as simple as that. Really, his friends are there. You know,
he
doesn't know anyone.
And also as well, like, he is not desperate to compete for a Champions League. Right now, he just wants to have fun. Okay, so what's the best place that's not so much of a change for my family, where a lot of my friends are, people that I know? PSG. You know, like, there's a massive Argentinian contingent there. Neymar is there. It's a holiday camp.
Exactly. Because let's be real, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, former ex-Real Madrid Barca players end up at PSG at some point. Like, maybe Suarez might end up going there. And, you know, that's probably where it's going to be, unless, like, he decides to go back to Argentina or MLS as things.
Look, basically, as of right now, he easily go to the MLS. He could easily go to the MLS.
I mean, the only reason why I say that is that as a small possibility is that there was that whole talk about he would be a Barca and go to MLS with their, like, feeder club or something. So I wonder if maybe, like, if Barcelona could get their finances in order, whether maybe he went to that feeder club, played with them for a bit until Barca got their finances in order, so they could re-sign him and he could come back to Barcelona as a joint thing. Maybe that might be what he might be thinking about if he's so set on. You know, let's say it was like a year. Like, okay, cool, I'll play in the MLS for a year. You know, my family can stay in Barcelona, and then when the Barca have the finance sorted out, they can basically re-sign him and come back. You know, to sort of. So that's possibly an option if he's so insistent on wanting to stay at Barcelona, leave his legacy at Barcelona, potentially even become a player, coach, manager at Barcelona as well.
Wow, man! It's real, because I thought, is he going to retire? Is he pulling a stunt or so forth? But it's real, man. Stuff is real. So from your boy Yasir Saeed, who says, "Man, this is messed up. Shake my head." And no, look, it's a mess. Basically, as soon as he walked out and he started to cry, I was like, all right, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. I mean, basically, Bartomeu has to now go into hiding. Like basically right now, Bartomeu, I now actually fear for his safety.
Bro,
Honestly, fear for his safety.
I don't know if you know about much about history, but if you type in like Mussolini hanging, like from World War II, the Italian guy, when they kind of like pulled him up the rope by his legs, they killed him and they just left him dangling in like the courts for everyone to see while they were celebrating his execution.
And I think they even castrated him.
Yes. I'm genuinely worried that Bartomeu might be in that similar situation.
No, it's not even like
worried. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I am not joking. Because
worried.
Based off this press conference, because you know how crazy some Messi fanboys are. This is not. It's not even a joke.
No, it's not a joke. No, exactly. I'm not joking.
Because there's some extremists who they are so obsessed with this guy that if they see Bartomeu, they are gonna harm him.
Yeah.
So if you're Bartomeu, honestly speaking, get plastic surgery and just go AWOL. Because bro, Red, I'll tell you right now, man, there are some crazy people in this world. And there are some crazy Messi fanboys and so forth who are right now they're definitely gonna find him. And they probably say, look, how much? Bro, is it because bro, I'm genuinely worried for Bartomeu, man. I'm worried for that guy, man.
He needs president-like security right now. He needs absolute like 24-hour security, like night vision, whatever it is, to protect him. Like he must have like security detail because like I think as Junior says, because
what's the goal? Okay, from your boy YB Jeremy says that Messi said that he's signing for Eimba FC. Eimba FC is a Nigerian club, and as much as that would be great, that's not happening, bro. Messi's not signing for Eimba.
Fabrizio says Leo Messi confirms it's probably in the career. I assume someone's asked him in the press conference. PSG is a possibility, yes. At the moment, nothing is confirmed. I received lots of calls after Barcelona saying we're talking about it. Yeah, so it's not just
PSG. So obviously he's not going to reveal anything fully now, man. Like, look, man, this is just all about look, I'm gone, man. Wow, man, it's real, man. You see, now they'll probably turn on Griezmann even more, which they shouldn't. But now, trust me, a lot of these guys they're gonna start saying like racial stuff to Titi, stuff to thing as well.
They'll go shove your baguette up your ass for Griezmann.
Yeah. All this kind of French. Basically, yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be rough, man. I mean, it's gonna be rough. Like basically, if you're in the company of Barca fan, what's the point in booing the team? It's still Barcelona. You have to move on.
Nah, it's that there's sometimes things become like when we're talking about like a religion. Football is a religion for a lot of people, but especially for some people, some fans, like it really is religion. And as we said, we know that they're the Messi fans that are just not even going to support Barcelona anymore. They're going to jump ship, follow him to PSG. And for some of the Barcelona's remaining, it's like Messi embodied the purity of Barcelona Football Club. And now you're essentially left with, mostly mercenaries, let's be honest.
Well, apart from PK, Busquets, Alba.
Yeah, and those guys, to be honest, PK should have been retired long time ago.
Yeah.
If they're not going to retire this year, if they get drawn against, I think was it his name? Osasuna was talking on the hangout about the fact that Bayern might face Barca in the group stages. If those guys don't retire this year, they'll certainly retire next year if Bayern Munich play against them. I'm sorry. So yes, Barca. Yeah, sorry. This Amarillo super chat probably pick of that. That's.
Oh, false hope.
PSG has financial fair play issues. I'm not sure. As far as I'm aware, PSG's financial fair play doesn't exist.
I mean, other than my fair play issues, do you think anyone cares about freaking fair play issues now?
Yeah, I don't know what there's. As far as I'm concerned, financial fair play doesn't exist unless you're in Serie.
No, it doesn't exist, man. It's a farce. Listen, Hawaiiski Jackson says Messi, Fred. Fred helped you win a Copa. Repay the favor. Hawaiiski Jackson, no. He is not sniffing or touching Manchester United. There's more likelihood that he'll join Chelsea than he will join Man United. So please get that filthy dream out of your brain. From Amarillo 66, man, thank you for the up. So Amarillo says, and this I believe, Bartomeu should legally change his name to Bart Simpson for safety reasons. Amarillo, that's not good enough.
No,
change your name, change your face, change your sex.
Yeah.
So go transgender, become a female, change the way that you look, change your race. Basically, he should turn into a Japanese elderly lady.
Yes.
So get as far away removed from a Caucasian Spanish man as possible. So I say an elderly Japanese lady.
Yeah.
And then just hope that nobody recognizes you, because you have to remove any semblance. But Red Devil, I'm telling you right now, and I'm being very real. Somebody, there are right now, Bartomeu is going to be haunted by these psychos, because these guys are mad. These Messi guys are they're mad. But see, the only thing that could save Bartomeu is these are Messi fans. So they're like, okay, it's sad, but let's now go. But what if like you're a hardcore Barca fan and a hardcore Messi fan?
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, what do I do? Because if you're just a Messi fan, you just follow him wherever he goes. Like Sean is like, oh, so where are we going next? What? Inter Miami, PSG, cool. But if you're a Barca fan and a thingy fan, it's like, damn.
No, it's Jesus.
I mean, no, look, man. Look, COVID. This what's a crazy set of events, man. From a boy, SB says Messi left with Barca being Messi. Ironic, bro. he left it. Basically, he left it in a mess. He left it in a mess,
bro. This could be another United situation, man.
Yeah,
could be another United when
no. Because remember what I said is like, Barca have always had a superstar. So Maradona to Romario, Romario to Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Rivaldo, Rivaldo to Ronaldinho, then Ronaldinho to Messi. Then it was supposed to be Messi to Neymar. Messi basically screwed that up.
Yeah.
Now, what? Goldthwait? Griezmann?
And without a world-class manager sort of coming into the fore, so that's. I mean, it'd be different if, like, say, Pep hadn't signed his contract with City and he'd gone back to Barca. Then you could think, even if Messi goes, at least they have a good quality manager that can maybe, bring some talent for and stuff like that. But let's be real, Koeman is average at best. Like, he's not terrible, but he's not world-class. And he's now left with basically a squad of players who are likewise, like, they're an average squad. They're not like, this isn't going to be a squad that's going to be winning multiple Champions Leagues, and I think we'll probably struggle in the Liga next season. So,
like, how weird will that be when, like, if he faces Barcelona?
Well, I think some of the stuff. This is the thing about football. It's almost poetic in a way that a lot of this stuff like that eventually happens. Like, I think the Champions League group I think it's the 22nd, isn't it? When the groups come out.
Yeah. Around the 22nd.
Literally wouldn't surprise me. They can't face each other, I think, in the group stages because PSG in pot 2 right now. But potentially the knockouts, if they get through, then that's assuming that Barca qualify for the knockouts.
You see, obviously we'll probably have to change our Sunday debates from, because I wanted a whole Neymar beatdown, but we have to address this tonight, man.
Yeah.
And just talk, because I want us to talk about who is the greatest single club player. So we have Maldini, Gerrard, Totti, Giggs, and so forth.
I always put Scholes over Giggs, but that's just me. So
also, Scholes didn't come from a previous club.
No, Scholes was from the academy.
Oh, okay. So he was at United all the way through.
Yeah, he was at United all the way through. Yeah.
Man, I mean, what a mess, man.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Look, man. I mean, so basically, this is totally new territory for Barcelona now, man. Totally new territory for Barcelona now, man.
Dangerous territory is the thing. So because this could, like, I generally am worried that this could be really bad, because like when Sir Alex Ferguson left United, like, I know Moyes took over and it was garbage, and we flopped, and we did flop, but but then I don't know. This Barcelona team, I'm worried. I'm worried.
No. I mean, no. Like, as I said again, this could. You see, because people are saying Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is good and so forth. He ain't Neymar, Messi, Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. Like, nah,
I know they
he ain't
signed
that
Aguero
dude.
to Dubai, but Aguero, let's be Aguero is not prime Aguero for Manchester City. Like, and he won't be bad, but he's not the sort of.
Yeah, no,
And then
he's way past his prime. He's way past his
Dubai,
prime.
okay, we'll see.
Yeah,
so
he's
but,
Depay is decent. He's not a superstar. He's decent.
And Griezmann, so
Side
but
check.
that defense, that back four is still pretty much the same, and the midfield. So yeah, I don't know, bro. It's. I think what will be interesting to see is just how much, because for so many years we have seen how Messi has been carrying this Barcelona side since the likes of Neymar and Suarez, all of his supporting cast have gone. So it would be interesting to just see without Messi how Barcelona are. Like, was Messi literally carrying this side for the last 3 or 4 years? Or
No. But you see, my thing is, you will see an effect because in terms of goal, you see, this guy is just getting goals. Look, 30 goals are 30 goals. So you have to replace 30 goals. But my thing is, I look at Real Madrid. People like, how the heck are Real going to exist without Cristiano? But now Vinicius now has to do more. Look, Benzema is a totally different player. With Cristiano, Benzema was a side chick. When Cristiano left, Benzema was his like one of the best players in the world. So now we remove that kind of like massive shadow. Now you have to now step up and live up. But it's going to be a bit in effect. It's you're going to feel the effect.
Of course, because you need someone to score those goals. You need some. I mean, I still remember that goal he scored against PSG.
That was a
Paris.
stupid goal.
That
was a stupid goal.
Are you going to see that?
No.
From anybody? No, you're not. You might see Dembele, who also played in that game, running around and trying to score, trying to assist. But you're not going to see stuff like that again. And yes, it's going to be. There's going to be an effect.
Oh man, shit, man. This is stuff as well. From your boy Yasir Saeed, man, who says, "Thank you for the dub. HH, I'm sorry, but I don't see the points in watching La Liga. This damages not only Barcelona, but the entire La Liga. Imagine El Clasico. What's the point? I'm still going to watch. You see, the funny thing is I am even more interested in La Liga now. I'm more interested because I'm sorry. I am curious. I am extremely curious to see. I'm extremely curious to see how these guys are now going to react. Barcelona, 100%. Like, I have to just see. Like, if Barca are going to finish 7th or 8th, I have to see that. Like, how does this team now recover from this? It's like, what happened to Milan was a train wreck, and we had to see that. Like, what happened to United? Like, that was a big story. Like, United finishing 6th and 7th out of the top 4 for the first one was 20 years was a big deal. If Barca finish outside of the top 4, that would be a massive deal. So, this, I am super excited for La Liga this season because I'm going to watch all of Barca's games because I want to see what these guys now do.
If I'm no, there's no way that I can see FC Barcelona in the Conference League in 2023. I
think people are overreacting. No, hence why that's why I'm so excited. See, in my view, that team is good enough to make top 4 bare minimum because there are too many quality players. But the thing though is, what if for some strange reason it just goes pear-shaped and they finish like 6th or 7th? That would be a massive story. Because I think the last time they finished 6th like during the Van Gaal era, like ages ago.
Yeah.
So, but they've not finished below 4th for like 20 years.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know we are hating on, and I'm not hating, but I know this is in Barcelona, but let's not forget, Real Madrid lost 2 of their starting centre-backs this summer transfer window as well, and Ramos and Varane. So let's not, obviously Messi is in a sort of football superior to both of them, but like, it's not like Real Madrid have come out of this, and as far as I'm aware, they signed Alaba, who I still don't think his best position is a centre-back, really, from the free, but you know, Barcelona, essentially in Barcelona and Real Madrid have suffered like losses and significant changes, and you know, the season is a week away, and no one can say that Barcelona or Madrid are necessarily stronger than they were last season. Arguably, they're both weaker going into the season that's going to start next week. So,
Shit,
empty,
man.
that's sick. Empty. I know we'll get to that super chat, but I've just read that and that's sick. That's actually sick.
Okay, wait. Let's get to.
Don't
Oh
read all
Lord,
that.
I think I just so first of all, so from Uncle Wham, thank the dub. Uncle Wham says, "Yep, but Samir really screwed up. Should have cashed in on Messi last year, get a 200 million deal, and start a revamp, especially in defense. They're screwed. Remember what we said last year? I said that, and people don't know. Cash in on Messi, let someone pay it, and then totally restructure your entire team. So now what you now have is you're losing Messi for nothing. Like, remember, we said it. I said that, bro. What if he doesn't sign a new contract? People are like, oh no, he'll sign. What if he doesn't?
Yeah.
So you could have sold Messi for 200 million. Because I'm so someone would have paid upwards of 150 for Messi if you were offering him. But now you now lose a guy who could have been 200 million plus for nothing. Stupid. And we said it. I said that. And there were people who said, "Oh no, Messi's too great." No. See if he wants to go and he can get money from him. I know it's going to be a tough loss, but you can rebuild your entire team now. How can you rebuild your team? Where's the money? Did
someone say he mentioned Chelsea? I've got them to the. Did he mention Chelsea? Is he mentioned Chelsea?
I'm not sure. I mean, someone said he said Chelsea. I mean, I'm trying to hear. I mean, okay. Wait. From your MT says UCL 2022, Dynamo Kiev 5, Barcelona 1. Don't be shocked, man.
The best, if we're talking about,
it's like don't be see if Piqué and Longley are still there. Don't be shocked, man. Don't be shocked, man.
If we're talking about like previous European that's gone to complete irrelevance, I think the biggest example actually is Celtic. As someone who's from the 90s, Celtic were probably a good example of a team because Celtic did win the Champions League, I think once or twice. I think once, and were regular Champions League semi-finals, quarterfinals, etc. And now basically could barely qualify for the CL at all. I don't think Barcelona will ever get that into that situation, but that's an example of a team that, due to financial issues, because SPL has barely any money in it and was never going to get any backing. And as soon as Rangers,
so I think they're basically finishing now. Wow. So look, man, it's real, man.
I'm gone. It's clapping, man. Jeez,
it's real. Damn, man.
Clapping, man.
See, I mean, no, look, man. I mean, it's like, so he's gone. Like he is gone.
He's gone.
It's real. Then like it's weird. As painful as that is, I am strangely just excited because it's something so new, and it's something that I just thought that I'd never see happen. So obviously, if you're a Barca fan, you are like,
what happens if PSG draw Chelsea in the group? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that, because that can happen because PSG in pot 2? Do you think that now that Chelsea signed Lukaku, if Messi goes to PSG, do you think that,
bro, it'll be a quality game? But I trust Tuchel over Pochettino. But let's keep it real. Messi at PSG that's Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar. That's a problem. That's a problem. You know, like that would be a massive problem. But no, already like Messi has left Barcelona.
I still don't.
Yeah. I'm still in disbelief. Like it's like it happened. It's happened.
It still feels like
it feels weird.
But like he's going to be playing for Barcelona.
No. Do you know when it will hit home? Seeing him in another jersey.
Exactly.
Like just seeing him wear another jersey.
Not even in another jersey. I think that seeing him score and celebrate a goal, that for me, when it'll hit home. Because in another jersey,
yeah,
because he's obviously wears the Argentinian jerseys and
yeah.
Like,
No. Basically, once he takes the pitch
Yeah.
for another team and kicks the ball, it's like, oh damn, okay, it's got real.
I feel like it will help me when you see him scoring a goal with these different teammates, like when he's actually celebrating, like or if he kisses the badge, then it's kind of like, okay, you're not a Barcelona player anymore. You know, you're well, presumably a Paris Saint-Germain player, man.
No, but let's keep it real though. He did want to leave last year, but I think his family were so distraught about him leaving. He was like, you know what, this is my home. So I think Messi, if left to just his own devices, actually sees himself leaving Barcelona as he did last year to compete.
I think
it was Barcelona. But I think he probably had a convo with his family, and he was like, you know what, I think this is my home. Whatever happens, I'll always find a way to stay here based off my family.
I think it was Bartomeu, though. I think we know it was Bartomeu, and now we know it's definitely was Bartomeu. But it's evident that Bartomeu created a toxic environment at Barcelona for players, and obviously set the situation. And it was almost like, I think maybe he was just like, oh wow, he's gone now. Potentially things can get back to the good old days, and obviously that wasn't the case.
I mean, wow, man. All right,
that's when it gets really real. If Messi lifts the CL with PSG, that's when it gets that.
No. Do you know what will be weird is if he faces Barcelona. That's when it's like, okay, now this is weird. And if he scores against Barcelona, and then does the whole hand celebration,
I can't celebrate. It's just like,
what's it called?
You see Barca fans weeping and self-harming.
YSK Jackson, thank you for the YSK Jackson says, I want to see Barcelona get levitated HP style in the CL. You see, my thing is that, like, okay, what happens to Barcelona now? Do you know what is going to happen right now? I want there to be a chat to chat the amount of followers that the Barca Instagram, Facebook page has decreased by. You know, it's because I want to know what was it like last night and what is it now? Because right now guys are like unfollow. You know,
bro,
you see,
man.
I fear for Barcelona. I fear for Barcelona right now.
I fear for all as we spoke before. I am legit concerned that there's gonna be some high suicide rates this evening. I am literally concerned.
Well, I am. I am.
I'm not
very devil.
No joke.
No joke. Like this isn't like, oh, I'm trying to know, because I think it was Cameroon or Ghana.
Yeah.
And I think it was someone lost. Yes. I think when Argentina lost, I think it was something like that. Argentina lost, and a guy committed suicide because he was a massive Messi fan. And when Argentina lost, he committed suicide. Yeah. And I think it was a guy from either Ghana or Cameroon or somewhere.
Yeah.
So there are guys out there who, because they're so obsessed with this, it's deep. It's deep, bro. Exactly, it's like this is deep. So Yassi side says that HH Sidlow on ESPN yesterday said that even without the whole thing, Barca still needs to sell. La Liga starts in a week, and Depay, Aguero are still not registered. No, what's it called? I think that's what Laporta said in his press conference, that he hopes that the registrations and everything are through. So they still haven't registered. And basically, we could be witnessing another AC Milan. Because the thing that this isn't United, because the thing with your United is they always still had money. So the issue with United was Fergie.
Yeah.
And losing such a amazing manager was how do we feel? But they always had money. The thing with Milan is you lost a lot of money, and you no more could. Basically, you didn't have the money. Serie didn't have the money.
Yeah.
So the whole league suffered, and you suffered as well by losing Thiago Silva, losing Ibrahimovic, losing your key players. You couldn't keep these players. You couldn't pay them, so forth. Yeah. So Barcelona right now is. It's like the double whammy. So you've lost like your Fergie, in Messi, and you've also are in a financial situation that's AC Milan era. So you have like what United had and what Milan had. So it's a double FU.
Exactly. That's because obviously the fact that United could still sign Sancho and Varane shows that like you're still going to work with players. Now, I think obviously with Barca still obviously they still have the name, still have the brand. So I still think that Francis will still want to go to play for Barca. So in the interim, I think they'll be fine. But that only lasts for so long. Like, and as you said, the question is, can they even afford to even pay those players? So I'm sure Haaland would love to play for Barcelona, even though Messi's not there. But can Barcelona afford to pay the wages that Erling Haaland will want to command, i.e., 300k, 350, and a transfer fee? No, they can't. So it's not so much that players want to play for Barcelona because of the name, because of the history. It's because, as you said, can Barca actually afford to sign his place in the first place? In which case, I mean, we're getting to the point where, like, we're talking even big names, like even mid-tier average players still command a significant amount of money, if that makes any sense. So if you can't register, Dubai and Aguero, they're not like world beaters. Then who can you register? You know what? You see what I'm saying? You can't register Dubai and Aguero. Then who are the players that you can actually register at your football club? Are you going to have to go and find out and get can you register Danny Ings? I'm not joking here, bro. Like you,
I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Who's it? Can you see this crap? It says switch clubs, Barca fans.
Cool.
The guy's a messed up, man.
Cool, man.
The guy. I mean, Coy. I mean,
pray for Bayern. By the way, pray for Bayern.
So your boy Hakim says Messi. So Messi will be number 19 presented on the Eiffel Tower Tuesday. Yeah,
number 19. What?
Remember that was his starting number for Argentina and his starting number for Barcelona.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So obviously, so he was. I think they said that Neymar offered him the number 10, and he refused. And he was like, you know what? Let me go back old school. Let me go number 19. You see. Yeah, and also, and he's like, I think ever since the Copa America win, he's like, I'm chilled. So, like, basically, I believe that
my country.
Do you know? I always say, like, it's always good to travel and to see new things. I always say, like, the worst thing to do is be in the same place 24/7. Change is always good. And as much as this will be painful for Messi, this could be the best thing that happened to Messi because, like, it's like, wow, a new club. A new environment, a new country, a new set of things. It's like, oh, like that has to be exciting.
The only reason why I think
you're cutting off.
The only reason why I think he might wear number 10 or PSG might force him to get. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. You just cut off a bit. Hey, now go for it. Yeah.
Cover a bit. Okay, yeah. No, so I was just saying.
Your mic is messing
up. The
up.
only reason why I think he'll still probably wear the number 10, whether that's sooner rather than later, is just. So I'm like, I'll come back.
Yeah. Red Devils it's going to come back and come back in. It's going to come back and come back in, man. So YSK Jackson says, PSG v Chelsea, lubrication, resurrection called. Bro, we have Lukaku. Relax. Chelsea, we have Lukaku. We have Luke Skywalker is coming home. So chill and relax. Lukaku is coming back home to say what's up. Okay, so we are doing our thing right now. So relax. Okay, Luke Skywalker is coming to say what's up. We are the UCL winners. So please say nothing, bro. Say nothing. All right.
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, better.
Okay, cool. Awesome. No, I was just saying that the only reason why I think he might still get the number 10 is just because for marketing reasons. PSG, Liga, they will want to market the hell out of Messi to now make Liga.
But what if he refuses? You can't force him to win number 10. Like, there must be a reason why Messi said no. Messi, remember, he's good friends with Neymar. And I think I understand his psychology. Messi, you're so distraught with what happened in Barcelona because this is your club, you own this club, and so forth. Coming to PSG is like, okay, I'm now like a visitor here. And I don't want to encroach on anyone's thing. I don't want to sort of impose myself. I'm here just to have fun. I'm here to, obviously I want to compete. I like to win, but I'm chill. I'm chilled out. I'm here just to have my fun, chill out, do my thing, and I'm good. And I'm good. So there is really no kind of, I really believe that he's like, bro, keep the number 10, man. I'll wear number 19. I'll wear no number 19. I'm all good. I'm all good, you know. From your boy SB, who says UEFA should be careful the rate it's going for the other leagues and how much money the Premier League is getting. EPL might become a super league at this rate.
A very good comment. Yeah. I remember I think someone comparing like the amount of money, because obviously Inter won a Scudetto, great, that was awesome. But like them saying that the amount of prize money, the amount of money they got for winning the Scudetto was equivalent, I think, to the same amount of money that Burnley got.
Yeah. No, so I believe that the team, whoever got relegated from the Premier League, I think either earns as much or more money than Inter Milan.
Winning the Scudetto.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, so this is the instance, like the financial disparity. It's like, okay, football is about trophies, we agree, but then if you're an owner, you're like, okay, yeah, we won a Scudetto, but I still don't have a lot of money. And if you're Burnley, you're like, oh well, okay, yeah, we're never going to win the Premier League, but we're making bank. So which one is inevitably the happier person? And so this is the thing about football. Obviously, with fans, yes, it is about trophies, it's about the big titles. But for longevity, you'd rather be the Burnley than the Inter, because there was longevity there. There's no longevity in winning a Scudetto if ultimately hemorrhaging money every season.
Look at what's happening with Inter. Apparently, they have to sell players because they just don't have the money. So they're now you just won the league title and you're now forcibly having to now sell all of your players. Stuff is wild, man. But like, it just shows you that financially Premier League has always been very good and very safe. Hence why so many people are like, bro, if you want to safely get paid consistently, Premier League is the most financially secure league in the world.
But do you think that's why? Because this is why I think this comment is good, is that like I genuinely think that people want. I mean, I remember originally hearing that likes of Celtic and Rangers, for example, want to join the Premier League because of that exposure in their band. And do you think that that almost like in a way that the Premier League will create the first Super League, i.e., we will start to admit teams. If this financial crisis happens, we will start to admit teams from Europe to form our own Super League.
No, like the reason why it won't happen is because of England. And we know how England operates. And we know how traditional and how England live and die off tradition.
True.
And how xenophobic England can be. So what England wants is the Premier League is a flex. So, hey, Europe, look at us, man. This is how we do and so forth. But now admitting teams in there and sort of you're now sort of diluting English football, quote unquote. Now they'll never level that heart up. So for them, they always want to keep the Englishness of the Premier League. And what the Premier League, it represents a flex. It represents a flex to the rest of the world. Hey, this is our league, our people, our England, and so forth and so forth. Hey, this is why we're better than Italy, better than Spain, better than Germany, so forth, blah, 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 blah. So it never have a, but I'm looking at, Germany seems pretty all right. France, it's only one team. Yes, nothing that's what's happening with Serie and La Liga. Like Serie and La Liga is a mess. It's a mess.
But the thing, I would even, to be honest, I would bring Ligue 1 into this, because you're right, it is one team, but Ligue 1 as a league itself has been suffering. Actually, I mean, let's be real. It's only because of the Abu Dhabi investment into PSG that's brought them in. But that's coming from their own investment. That's not coming from sponsorship, viewership, etc. for the entity of the league. So the league itself has been suffering. And all it takes is for them to say, we're going to take our money away from it. And before you know it, the league is gone. you can't even have a functioning league because at the end of the day, like, if in order for you to have a functioning league, you have to have functioning teams.
Yeah.
So don't wait for Paris Saint-Germain to win the league on all the time. But if you can't fund Brest, if you can't find Angus, if you can't find Marseille and all these teams, then you won't have a league in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so
no. It's messed up. Oh, so only thing seems coming back to is racial abuse. Why, SK? Why? I mean, look, as I said again.
Is he wrong though? I mean, I gave you my thoughts as to why Sancho.
No. As I said again, I completely and totally disassociate myself with those scummy, good-for-nothing, the decrepit racial Chelsea. I told you, Chelsea for me, it's a concept that is separate from those loser psychopaths who are the hardcore Chelsea fans. So I'm only here for the football. I'm not here to be like, oh, Chelsea. Like, remember, there were Chelsea fans who said that, the greatest day of my life was us not joining the Super League rather than the Champions League. You see, that's fan. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize those kinds of fans. So screw them. So Rahul Kane says that, would a party club like PSG affect Messi's game? Potentially. You can see that is what I find interesting, is that with Messi now going to PSG and you now going to a club where it's a holiday camp. How will that affect it? Because say what you will about Barcelona, there's always a level of professionalism in Barcelona. PSG, you're here to have fun. But then people say, okay, that's maybe why you're now introducing Ramos. Because Ramos introduces a sense of respectability based on what he's won. But you have to understand Messi's psychology. Messi right now is, I've completed for football. I've done that. I have finally won Argentina something. All that's left is the World Cup. So right now, I'm like, yeah, I want to compete. If no, fine, cool. But at least Messi now knows that, my gosh, I don't have to break my back anymore. So Messi, like, my gosh, all those years of me sweating my balls off only for Longley and Piqué to break it up at the back, only for Dembele, Griezmann, and everything just to mess up. Now I've got Mbappe, I've got Neymar, I now have Verratti in mid and Paredes in midfield. I now have Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Ramos in defense. I now have Hakimi. I now have Donnarumma. So I have an amazing support system. So I don't have to go. Basically, he's never had this amount of support since 2015. No, probably since 2011, because 2015 was only Iniesta. Remember, Argentina. This is where you actually have an amazing team. So you've not really had this support system since 2011. So it's because just imagine just dropping Messi into PSG right now. MT says Daddy Messi had 0 shots versus City. Oh, so Daddy Messi, I had 0 shots versus City. I flopped in Copa. Oh, I think, Neymar. Look, Neymar is looking real weird right now, man. Neymar is looking real weird right now. He's looking really weird right now.
Another vacation, to be honest. He's probably like, yeah, Messi, you can take over. I can plan my next summer vacation with Rafaela. It's all good.
It's a mess, man. And from Hakim says, now Marotta, Lautaro, Brozovic, and De Vrij want to leave. Oh wow. Look, Inter, it's a mess. What's happening in Inter is a mess, man. What's like Inter? I think those guys are getting liquidated. So no, it's a horrible situation, and yet it goes back to what we're just saying. Premier League, man, is safe. You now have leagues where you win the league and you're screwed. Like, look. I mean, well, athletics seem fine, but you can win the league in La Liga and Serie and still be effed over. It says, I thought I am still complicated. Okay, it's just that after you win the UCL, things are slightly different, man. Things are slightly
different.
It says that.
Don't get me wrong, bro. When you win a treble, things get massively different.
Oh,
just
apparently it is. See, Laurent Julien, he's pretty reliable. Let's see whether this is actually true. Julien and Laurent. It's done, bro. I think it's done.
Who's reporting it? Lauren Julian, is it?
He's very good. He's very reliable. He's from ESPN. Medical tonight or tomorrow morning in Paris, and he'll sign his contract. Oh my God! Wow, it's done.
He's a PSG fan, so yeah. Messi is done. Medical tonight or tomorrow morning in Paris. Then he will sign his contract. This is incredible at ESPN. Okay.
Wait, let's see what Fab is. I mean, he is reliable. He is reliable.
Yeah. I would definitely put him as he's a PSG fan. So again, probably some insiders into the club as well.
Yeah. So no. Like, what's it called? Like, Neymar always invites him to his party. You know. So he actually he actually knows the player. So every time Neymar has his birthday party, he always invites Lorenzo.
I'm saying, like they know him. So I mean, at the end of the day, whether it's now or tomorrow, at the end of the day, we know he's going to PSG. He's not going to anywhere else.
Wow. So I mean, what? It's so funny, like let's say 4 or 5 days ago, I said, man, we need a big transfer. Okay, we need like a really big market transfer. And I was thinking that is it going to maybe be Pogba to PSG or Mbappe to Madrid? So those are the two I was thinking. Never in a gazillion years did I think that we'd be seeing Messi to PSG. Never in a gaz. So what do you think happens with See, my thing is Mbappe. See, my view, Mbappe has to leave. Whether he leaves or not is different. He has to leave. You have to leave. You can't. Too many captains. Too many egos.
He'll do. I think he'll do what Pog. It's like I said. He'll do what Pogba's doing. Like, I don't think this changes.
Or one more year and then free.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. It's the same thing of like, you've got a year left. Then after the year, you can assess what your options are. That's the thing. I think for me. So I don't think he will. I mean, he might sign a new just with Messi being there, but I think he'll be a Pogba and just say, listen, let's see what happens at the end of the year. Let's see what team. Maybe Madrid, Barcelona, all the teams will be in a better situation financially, whatever, next season. Like, I'm in no rush. I might end up staying at PSG. I might not. Let me just see what my options are.
Bro, so. It's now BT Sports is now going to be worth even more now. Because, like, I never really watched Uber Eats that much because I'm like, but now I have to watch. I have to just see what this looks like now.
BT, like, I thought BT were for jokes when they bought all those rights and stuff like that to things. But to be honest, like,
no. Do you know what's crazy now?
Yeah.
So BT Sports now have Liga with potentially Messi. They already have the Champions League. And remember how much ESPN spent on La Liga?
Yeah. They have the Bundesliga as well, BT as well, if you want to catch that as well.
Bundesliga, yeah. So ESPN, you spent all that money on La Liga, and the league's marquee player just bounced. I mean, I hope they have a receipt.
Bro.
They have to have a receipt.
Hazard's still playing. Hazard's still at the club, man. Is Hazard not a marquee? Is he not? Can he not take La Liga to new heights? Is he not?
Yeah. What are the guys saying? Messi who? Hazard still lives. Zad still lives. Zad still lives. So what are you guys crying about? Hazard is still here.
Hazard
and the Us is still around. So
Hazard should be the face of La Liga going forward, you think? Hazard should be the face of La Liga going forward.
Yeah, 100%.
Face.
Says HH, who was that guy pinned on Fabrizio's Twitter? The guy who should have signed for Chelsea, but instead signed his life away at Man United. That's who.
Well, Lukaku going to Chelsea, I mean, I didn't speak on it. Congratulations on getting Lukaku yesterday. Like I said, I mean, I've already said several times that for me, Chelsea are favourites to win the Premier League title.
Easy. Leave. Easy.
It's based. You got your striker now, so that's it. You got the final piece of the puzzle. What's stopping Chelsea from winning the Premier League?
Oh God! You see now, Umtiti is now trending. Oh Lord!
Why is Umtiti trending, man? Why, like, leave the guy alone? Like, it's not his fault. Like, why is Umtiti trending on Twitter?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. People were funny. Like Serginho Dest rolled up in a he rolled up in like a basketball jersey. Oh man, what's it called? Yassi Side says that HH and Red Devil. Can you imagine when 6-1 happens? That we'll all be where we are now, where both Neymar and Messi are at PSG and Barca are in disarray.
No, yeah. You're just thinking, whoa, but this, you were thinking this Barcelona side could dominate for years after that game. And then Neymar left. And then it all just kind of
I mean, basically,
irritated there, didn't it?
this is like an amazing movie with like an amazing twist.
Mm.
Because how the story should go, you see, if it's like a really crap movie, it's like, oh, okay, Messi and Neymar both here, then Messi slowly retires, then Neymar now takes over Barcelona, Neymar is the next in line. But then, so, no, wait a minute, we'll have a twist for you. Neymar goes to PSG, which was shocking. I never saw that happening.
Mm.
And then Messi somehow stops being from Barcelona through a technicality. Then he now joins Neymar at PSG.
Mm.
I would never in a billion years, there is nobody in the place that would have realistically said Neymar and Messi would both be playing for PSG.
No, I wouldn't have.
Like we all assume that Messi would be. And here's the thing, though. So Messi cannot be put in the same category as Gerrard, Totti, Scholes, Giggs, Maldini.
Oh no, I think he still can. I mean, look,
No, as in technically speaking, where you literally played your entire career for one club.
But I mean, he spent what 21 years there at that club. I mean, that effectively is.
No.
I see your point. I see your point. Yeah.
Like strict, like it's just like strict, like people consider that De Rossi should be put in it, but he can't. De Rossi has spent more than 20 years. He only did like what 1 or 2 years at Boca Juniors. But De Rossi can't really be put to the same thing as Totti because Totti was literally my entire. I never played for another club.
Yeah.
I never played for another club. But Messi can still be in what's the best, mostly single club players, as in what a player has done for one club. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, like what's like Messi, like it can't be rivaled. It can't be rivaled. See, my thing is that now you know what we're going to see? We're going to see the real Barcelona fans and the fake ones. That's what we're going to see.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, wait a minute. I thought you support Barca. I thought you support Barca. So because we're now going to see a lot of PSG fans. Like, and we also got Sean Walsh is the first. Like Sean Walsh, he already has his PSG jersey. He's ready. He's like, like what up? Where do we roll? Where do we roll? Where do we roll?
Uber Eats, more like Uber Treats, So yeah.
What's it? Watching the Jadakiss solo beaten again. Wait, did you watch that versus? No. It was the versus battle. What's it called? It was the Locks against the Dipset.
Oh, I heard of it. No, I didn't watch it live.
It was bad. It was bad. But basically, it was almost like 8-2. It was that bad. It was like it was bad. It was bad. It was like it was really bad, man. It was really, really bad. Oh yeah, like this is PSG. You are going to have an absolute explosion of followers. Basically, when he is announced as a PSG player, it is just going to be a complete mammoth explosion of followers that you guys are going to have. And basically, we're now going to see the real Barcelona fans. We're now going to see the real Barcelona fans are now going to come. It's happening, bro.
They might bring back I know they banned them from Camp Nou, but I wonder if they'll bring back the Barcelona Ultras back, because there was like a segment of fans that were like Ultras that they banned because obviously they were abusive and dangerous. But I do wonder whether that sort of mass exodus of Messi fans will prompt a power void of like the more traditional hardcore Barcelona, like historic ultras to come back.
Man, look, man, wow.
What I would say, what I keep on saying is that now PSG have to win a treble. That's a minimum expectation, and that's a requirement.
No, okay.
Surely it has to be a requirement. Not
Like, I think like because we're sort of debating it with that Real Madrid summer where they got Kaká, Benzema, and Cristiano. If PSG gets Messi, this is the greatest summer window.
Yeah.
You got one of the most highly rated keepers in the world in Donnarumma. You've got a guy who is arguably the best centre back of his generation in Ramos. You added in Hakimi, Wijnaldum, and you have a guy who's considered one of the best players of all time.
And get this. They didn't pay a single fee for any one of them. That is sick.
Wait. They didn't pay for Donnarumma?
No, they didn't.
Wijnaldum?
No, it was a free.
Hakimi?
He was a free. I'm fairly sure I don't think they paid for any single one of these players. Wait, sorry, maybe for Hakimi, sorry. Hakimi might be. I think they might pay for Hakimi. But all the other ones.
I mean, I think.
Yeah,
I think no, Ramos.
Yeah, so Hakimi, they paid for Hakimi, yeah.
They paid for Hakimi. But yeah, I mean.
But everyone else, Ramos, Donnarumma, Messi, no.
What a summer. That has to be the best transfer business of any club in terms of the amounts you paid and the players that you're getting. Basically, PSG, you're about to get Messi on a free. This is a guy who is, you could argue, is worth north of 200 million. If Neymar is 200 and something, Messi is 260, 270, based on what you're getting. Because you're getting a walking goals and assists behemoth. And you got to that for Barcelona are the biggest losers in the world. I'm sorry, you deserve the wing. You deserve the wing. You just lost Messi for nothing.
At least Inter got, I think they got 60, 70 for Hakimi, and they've now got 120 for Lukaku. So they've now got essentially 200 million from two players. Fair enough. Barcelona have lost their best player, and the players that they signed, they can't even register.
But no, the sick thing is you generally could have sold Messi for 260, 270. If he was for sale, somebody would have paid 260, 270, which would have totally helped to rebuild your entire team. But now, you now have to rebuild your entire team with no money. And you've lost Messi for no money. Oh man, what a bomb club! I'm sorry, man. Sorry, it's a bomb club. I'm sorry. That is horrible. That's horrible. Hakim says, "Thank you for the dub. Ligon's actually getting better and competitive every year. La Liga is the new Farmers League." Hakimi's debut goal yesterday.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal. The thing is, you can't really call Liga Farmers League because the quality of Madrid and Barcelona is going down. So it's almost going to be similar to the Valencias. The whole point of a Farmers League is that you have one or maybe two dominant teams and everyone else is garbage. Whereas Madrid and Barcelona are going to get weaker in the Liga, so they're going to be more similar to their respective teams. So they're just not going to compete in the winning the Champions League. I just don't see them winning the Champions League next year or for the next 2 years.
Wait, who? PSG?
No, Madrid or Barcelona. I can't see them winning the Champions League this coming year or the next 2 years.
Whoa! I'm hearing Tottenham have now agreed a fee for Lautaro Martinez.
What?
So yeah, Tottenham have agreed a fee for Lautaro Martinez.
Who is that? Fabrizio tweeting?
No. It's not for Fabrizio, but I'm just seeing it all because it's literally just breaking now. So it's literally just all breaking now. It's literally like a minute ago. So Inter,
this guy, man.
Inter are screwed.
This is what I'm talking about. Chairman, he's like, pay up for Kane. No, okay, fine. I'll be quiet, and then drops
60.
He says, okay, fine. The time will come.
Are they doing this because they know Kane is leaving? So this is in lieu of, we know we are close to a deal. We're just getting our pieces as quickly as possible. Could be.
No,
because do you know what's I had? I had 120 and Bernardo Silva. So if you're not going to get 120, Bernardo Silva, and you're getting Lautaro Martinez, so you're getting Lautaro Martinez, you're getting Bernardo Silva, and you still have 120 to spend. You only have Romero as well, bro. That's okay. That's okay.
The
That's
only thing I
okay.
would say is that if they do manage to keep Kane, that's a pretty good. You know, I've dismissed the only thing with Spurs is that obviously the coach and where they are. But when you think about it, they've now got Romero's a good defender. They've now had Lautaro to that team. You still got Son that's obviously there and Kane's there. Maybe Tottenham can do something.
And so Yasser side says HH and Red Devil is core from the future. When core jumped ship from Barca, they just kept declining and declining. Maybe he saw the future.
You mean
he's not too far off? Because because he left in 2019, and since then, since that 4-0, it was 8-2, then another beatdown, and Bartomeu mess up, and now Messi leaving, financial destruction. But you see, what Core needs to realize is you're not supposed to jump ship. The whole point is once you choose a ship, you stick with it through thick and thin.
Pray for Dortmund then, because he just jumped ship from Dortmund. So hopefully, next couple of years, Dortmund stay close.
Oh man. Look, man. Bro. Basically, this might be this. I think this is the craziest summer in all of football, based on the stuff that I think it's the craziest summer because of COVID. I think this is an effect of COVID. Yeah. People are so financially in a mess.
Yeah,
everyone is just doing business.
Yeah,
like I think from right now, Inter or obviously Inter, yes, it's liquidation. Like something has happened where they have to sell these players, and they've just told them that, look, guys, for some strange reason, even if you just want the Scudetto, we can. Hence why Conte was like, wait a minute, I just want Scudetto and I have no money to spend, and I just won a title, and you're now gonna we don't have to sell all my players. Oh, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm gone. Yeah. No, this. I mean, I said I'm almost repeating this till the cows come home. When I literally remember hangouts when the Barcelona fans were like, "Oh yeah, no, we've got tons of money for the summer. We're going to sign Haaland and Mbappe and Juventus. We're going to do all this." And I kept on saying over and again, I'm like, you guys don't seem to realize the financial implications that this pandemic has had. Like, from what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, these guys have been losing like hundreds of millions of pounds. I don't get how you can say they're going to now go and clutch and go and spend tons on these players and also sign them on high wages. So it was inevitable this would happen, because really the Premier League and arguably certain teams in the Premier League have been somewhat financially ring-flexed. So a United, for example, Chelsea, obviously the managers and the cities can be like, oh, we don't have to last season go out and spend hundreds of millions of pounds, and we can wait another transfer window and get most of these players on the cheap. So as much as it pains me, Ed Woodward and the United board like, oh yeah, we're flexing now, because these clubs are asking us to fork out hundreds of millions of pounds on their players. Now we can only spend 40 million and we'll get good players, no problem. So
it's so funny. Like, I wanted to go to Umtiti's Instagram to see whether there was any racial abuse. Rahul Kane says 8-2 completely deconstructed Barca. It started with Liverpool, not Roma. See, Roma was like, oh, this is an anomaly. That's the Liverpool one. That was it. 3-0 up, semi-final. The UCL was right there staring at you. That would have been the greatest single season by a player of all time.
And in that season at Liverpool, that's when they signed. Because I think after Roma, if I recall, didn't they sign Coutinho and Dembele in that year when they lost to Liverpool?
I think so. Yeah.
So you could argue that was winning it, because that's when they splurged. They're like, okay, we lost to Roma, right? Okay, Dembele, Coutinho. I think Griezmann might have come the year after. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Griezmann came the year after, but that was the beginning of the end from a financial point of view as well.
Man, what's it called? Most just said, do you think free transfers are the future?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, it's like,
Well,
no, let's see.
the issue with
This is just, remember, a free transfer can only be a free transfer if a guy's out of contract. What we now have is just a very rare situation where guys have just decided to run down their contracts for whatever reason. So,
well, the issue is that like you the financial transfer market is like it's completely unsustainable. The £200 million Neymar deal that PSG did completely destroyed the transfer market, whereby you're now paying ridiculous transfer fees and high wages to sign players. But inevitably, if a player then wants to leave and breach contract, there are not that many teams that can actually pay those wages. And a lot of the big teams now, they're running into financial problems, can't afford those wages. So it's why I say when people talk about Pogba, I'm like, Juventus, Madrid, they can't afford the wages. He's not going to take a significant pay cut. He will want his wages at least matched, if not improved. So why I see where this comment in talking about free transfers, I'm not saying there'll be free transfer for average players. I think you'll find there'll be free transfers for highly rated, big, hyped players. So if in the case of Lukaku, for example, like Lukaku's going to be on 300k a week, spend 100 like for how many years? If he spends his time at Chelsea, you're not going to find that many teams around Europe that are going to spend that amount of money to buy him if he flops at Chelsea. I mean, that's what's happening. That's what happening with Kepa at Chelsea. No one wants to buy him. He's on high wages and he spent a high transfer fee. No, so that's the problem. So
people are just see. My thing about it is that for free transfers, you're gonna have to wait until guys are out of contract, but you're not gonna. Now what could happen is, let's say you're looking to buy a player, and it's got let's say like a year left or so forth. What you could do is, but see, I don't know whether that is illegal, like tapping up a player, because you could say, oh, Fatty, you've got 2 years left off your Barca thing. We just met for the new answer. We would really want to buy you, bro. But we can get you on a free. So you run down your contract, and we're going to give you a beautiful signing on fee and give you a great wage. But if you help us out, so that we don't sign a transfer fee, run down your contract. But my main thing is that if Barca find out that someone did that, that could be illegally tapping up a player.
I mean, that's what they did
because you're communicating with a player in lieu of a transfer while they're under contract.
That's what they did. That's what they did with Griezmann, though. That's effectively what they did with Griezmann with Atletico Madrid. They contacted him before, and that's why Atleti were pissed. So I definitely think stuff like that can happen. I think the only issue is that things can change. A year in football is a long time. So you say something.
Red Devil bad.
Word. I mean,
Messi's
how much has
gone,
changed in a year, man? Messi's gone. Chelsea won a Champions League. All these strange things happen.
That's not strange. That's going to become a normality very soon.
Very strange.
Basically, it's like you see. So basically, PSG not only beat the. Do you know what this is? Revenge. Miracle at Camp Nou. Ever since Miracle at Camp Nou, people are like, how do we get back at these guys? You know what? Maybe ever since Miracle at Camp Nou, maybe Bartomeu is secretly from Paris. Because they say, you know what? Ever since you embarrassed us in that way and made us look like complete mugs and therefore coined the name LSG, we ensured to ruin and destroy a club to such an extent where we now leave you in financial disarray and we yanked your best player for free. Like, basically, for PSG, for PSG, this is the ultimate revenge. It's because not only did we get Neymar, we got Messi as well.
Yeah, it's sick. I mean, they must have hired some Parisian witch doctor. I don't know who or where they are, but they must have done something.
But my thing is, how bad do you think it gets for Barcelona?
Oh, I think it gets really bad because, they haven't. It's what I'm saying. It's like they haven't registered their signings. So, and is this Barcelona squad better than it was from the previous season? in the previous season, that Barcelona squad just about got third and was let's be real, they were hopeless in the CL. They finished second in their group to Juve with dead teams, and then they got took apart by PSG. They've now lost Messi, and that was with Messi. They've now lost Messi, and we don't know whether they can sign Aguero, Dubai or not. So I don't get how they're going to be doing better than last season. And last season was third and round of 16. So that might be, so this season might be fourth or fifth and knock out of the groups. Because it depends on who they get drawn against. But to be honest, you know, would you be surprised if like a Shakhtar were like, yeah, you know what, we could probably say what's up to these guys? You know,
no. But Barca right now are looking like easy food. They're looking like easy, like basically that's
because
with Messi's departure, that era of invincibility is now gone.
That's what I was saying. This is the thing. Like when you lose, it's like again when Sir Alex Ferguson left. Like when there is a psychology where like when players come to a place and like, oh crap, this is Old Trafford. Sir Alex Ferguson here. Like you know, there's an intimidation that ultimately plays on the pitch. Whereas now that Messi's gone, it's like, bro, these guys aren't invincible anymore. Like so, every team, no matter where they're from, even the Dynamo Kievs, etc., going to be like, yeah, these guys don't have Messi anymore. Like we can win, we can go out, and that is dangerous because as soon as clubs have that confidence, bro, there could be some. I'm looking forward to the Champions League, man. I want the.
Oh no, I cannot wait.
The Champions League.
I know Champions League right now is it's if Messi going to PSG, my God, Barca losing Messi, my God, because right now it's like who the Barca now gets in their group, and the Barca, bro. Whoa. Like that is not a real possibility. See, with Messi, you always know that, that's because Messi would always stop that. Without Messi, it's real. It's real. Shout out to your boy Natsman, thank you for the dub. Says there's no way Levy is spending 100 mil without selling. So do you think that it's going to be Lautaro and keeping Kane or Lautaro and selling Kane? I think this guy's going to try and keep Kane, bro.
Yeah,
but see, the things. Do you know why I think it's Kane is going? Levy doesn't buy. Levy would never spend 60 mil. No. So the fact that he's saying that much is because we have money.
No, I think it's a bit of that Levy doesn't buy. I just think that he
no. Doesn't buy 60 mil for Levy. That's you know.
But what are their outlays? Didn't they sold what's his name? Alderweireld, and maybe they made another sale, I think. I can't remember. So he's made a few, like I don't know, it was 20, 30 million or something from that. And obviously Tottenham have the thing that the people on Spurs that he doesn't pay ridiculous wages for his players as well and keeps them on contracts. So their wage pool isn't massively high. And to be fair, he did bring in some signs for Mourinho. So, you know, he's got a new manager. They have to make a signing. So I just think that he will say, listen, Kane is my most prized asset. And do I think that Man City really going to spend 350 million in one transfer window and barely make sales?
Yes.
Like, who have they sold? Who have City sold?
Well, no. I mean, like, I still think that who have City sold?
Who City sold this transfer window?
I believe that they're trying to sell Silva. They've not actually sold anybody else, but I believe that they're trying to sell Silva, man. You know, but you see, but for Tottenham, in my view, if they are spending 60 for Lautaro, I think it's because I don't think they've how much did they let Alderweireld go for? How much was that?
I'll see. The Romero, I didn't know the Romero is actually a loan to buy option. So he hasn't even spent it. So he's not even spent anything. He's got a loan option to this guy is.
Thank you. Like Levy, see, If Levy is spending 60 mil, he knows that money is coming in. He's not spending 60 mil just hey, take 60 mil. No, that 60 mil is because, bro, we are close to a deal. He's a businessman. The guy's not about improving a club and like spending. No, the guy's a businessman. Come on, man. Mrs. Check Twitter DM. Oh Lord, I think it's entered.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. I can't really open this video in a new window, man. What can I do this all? I mean, look, man. I mean,
Oh, sorry. I've just got their Spurs. So they.
Yeah. So sorry. See, I mean, I can't really open up the video in a big thing, man. But yeah, I mean, it's basically like it's. Wait, do you know that's Key and Peele skits where he shakes people's hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a skit of where like if once he now joins PSG, him shaking the hands of certain people, and obviously, I'm sure when he comes to Icardi, he's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Stay away from my wife. Stay away from my wife. Actually,
no. Icardi is getting shipped out, man. He's getting shipped out for sure.
To be fair to Levy, I forgot he signed that Sevilla winger, that left winger, Brian Gill, for 22 million from Sevilla. And then Golini for as a loan transfer from Atalanta, and Christian Ramirez is a loan transfer. But then he sold Juan Foyth to Villarreal for 30 million, Alderweireld for 11 million, and Joe Hart.
Oh, Joe Hart.
Joe Hart for 1 million. Bro, you signed Joe Hart on a free and sold him for 1 million, man. This guy.
He's a bit. Levy is a businessman. Like, he has zero interest in trying to, improve a football club by going. No, it's like, no, we're not overspending us. Bro, this guy, I think they said like the first team ever to never do any business during a transfer window was Tottenham. And I think this was after they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Or is it before? I think they said like this is the first time that during a window, a Premier League side has never spent any money on transfers.
Yeah.
The guy's different, man. From Fakamisa Salanti, who says, Umtiti needs to leave Barcelona. The Messi fanboys have started the massacre. Anyone who didn't take a pay cut needs to hide. You see, you Messi fanboys, you guys are stupid. Because, again, let me ask you this, Red Devil. Would you take a pay cut to keep a superstar player at the club that you're playing at?
Oh, so if you were the player, would you take a pay cut?
Yeah.
I think it depends. I think
I'm not.
I can see why Messi took a pay cut, if that makes any sense.
Because
so,
like, you were on like $1 million to start off with.
Well,
so 50% of that.
No, but it's other things. It's like, external things like family and settling down. Also, like the external things outside of football, potentially you could take it, because like at the end of the day, like these are humans, and if you're saying, oh, I go from Spain, I'm settled, and you want me to fly all the way to USA or some other place, it's like but if you put those factors aside, then no, of course not. You've got bills to pay, you've got a contract for you wouldn't take it. So
So would you take a pay cut then?
I would take a pay cut if it meant like the lack of furloughing for other like staff. Like if it said, oh
no, that's not. Would you take a pay cut so that the club can keep their star player, i.e. a Messi? So if you were Umtiti,
no. If it's for staff like underpaid works and that, I would. But if it's for like,
oh no, you see, here's my thing. I would never in a billion years take a pay cut so you can keep a Messi. I'm like, no. If it's for staff members and so forth, for me, based on my personality, 100% yes. I'm like, I know I could, even if it means that I now have to change my means and so forth, I'm like, fine, because I'm like, this staff who does anywhere near as much as I do, cool. I'll do it. To a degree, I'll do it. But for someone
who's already, like, you're getting less than that. I see what you're saying. It's like I'm not going to take a pay cut for someone who's getting paid considerably more than I am, even
Yeah.
if they're considerably more talented. That makes zero sense.
No,
So, like,
zero. You see,
no, that
you
makes
see,
zero sense.
people. I think people just need to just sort of try and get their Messi fanboyism away and just look at this in a very purely logical sense.
Mm.
Even break it down. Forget. You want me to take a pay cut so you can keep another person at this club
Mm.
while this and even though this person is earning far more than I do.
Mm.
Think of it as a company. You see, people just forget. Let's say I'm at a company, and there's this employee who is who really helps this company do well.
Mm.
I'm an employee of this company. If the company does well, cool. But I don't really care if the company does well. I only care if the company does well as long as I get paid, so I can take care of myself. So you want me to now take a pay cut so that this really good performer at this company can remain here, maintain here, and get paid more than me? No, screw you. I'm keeping my contract.
No.
You know, I'm not taking a wage cut. So no, it's not happening. Rain Boy Dennis Kudo says, could PSG do the treble of trebles with this squad? Pochettino. It doesn't matter how many quality players you have. Who's the manager? I can almost guarantee you, even if PSG sign Messi, they're not winning the Champions League. They're going to be a problem. It's going to be crazy, but I can almost guarantee you they're not winning the Champions League.
They have to HH though. If that squad can't win the Champions League,
it's a crazy squad.
Then what's the purpose of
like Red Devil, I'll level with you, man. Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. Excuse me?
Yeah. Eminem,
excuse me?
Eminem. M&M.
Marshall Mathers? A Marshall Mathers front line?
Yeah.
I'm the Slim Shady. I'm the real Shady. The B2B Shady. With the real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. I mean, damn. I mean, because if Mbappe stays, man. But the issue with that, though, is Mbappe can't play. Like, how are they going to work it out?
Yeah, this is where, because everyone's like, oh, this is amazing, this is awesome. But you're kind of okay, but actually just think of it like tactically and positionally.
You see, my thing was like, obviously, I don't have the. Now you could do this. Well, let me even bring up the build lineup now. There is a way you could do it. You could do it. Let me bring this up. Wait,
and I don't think you can bench Di Maria indefinitely. Like, because if you're going to play
that's his boy.
No,
that's his boy. Like he's gonna bring in some Argentine bias to the whole thing, man.
Exactly.
Wait.
He'll want Di Maria to play. He wants to play Neymar. I think Mbappe is going to be the one that, if we're talking about hierarchy, we'll miss out.
What you could do, so let's just do this. So boom, 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 boom. So obviously you've got actually quick about that. So let's just do the front. What you could do is or you could just have Neymar here, Mbappe, and if he's allowed to still remain at the club, him, and you could do that. But once you do that, is what happens to Wijnaldum?
I mean,
so if you're Wijnaldum, you're like, because obviously this has to be Paredes and Marquinhos or Paredes and Verratti. You see, to fit it as to where Mbappe plays on the flank, you've got to do this where Messi has a free role. So he's like, because remember, Messi's going to be in the middle, so you're just giving him a free role.
I can't see.
Or what you could do is you play Messi in here. You don't play a striker. You play a false nine.
Well, the thing is, Pochettino doesn't really play with a false nine.
That's the thing. He doesn't play a false nine.
Like, from what I'm seeing so far, Pochettino plays with 4-2-3-1. It looks like he's quite stubborn in that. I don't think he's going to change. Like, oh yeah, now the best is here. Like, I'm going to now stop to play a false nine and stuff. Like, I think he's going to be rigid with the 4-2-3-1. And he also seems to like the likes of Idrissa Gueye and Herrera and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I don't see.
I don't see how Di Maria. Icardi can't be in the starting 11. Surely,
No.
you know, I saw him play a bit for in that game, and that guy, he was okay, but he's still a brick.
Yeah, he ain't it, man. He ain't it. From Jaden Alvarado, who says Juventus and Barcelona play later today. Let's see if Barcelona miss Messi. I think Juve will be a better team because of Max Allegri. Oh no, I mean the issue with Juve is that they haven't bought anybody. You still have Cristiano. He's always going to give you goals, and Chiesa has completely taken that next level after saying what's up at the Euros. But for Juventus, Bernardeschi is still trash. Chiellini, Bonucci, these guys are getting on. So the fact that Juve have not, I don't think they've bought in anybody. They're still trying to get to Locatelli, and they've not yet secured that Locatelli sale. So if you've not really improved your squad, that is an aging squad, like Giorgio, Bonucci, Cristiano, these guys aren't young, bro. You got to say what's up somehow. And you see, for me, you can't judge a team via preseason. Next weekend, let's now see how Barca look like. Let's see now what Barca look like next week. Like, I cannot wait to see what Barca look like and how they're going to now operate without Messi.
Get. In fact, what will be interesting is like get the formation lineup and lines. How do you think that Barcelona will set up, especially if they can't sign Aguero and Depay, registered Aguero Depay? How do you think Barcelona will set up?
I mean,
no Aguero, no Depay, no Messi.
All right. So you got Stegen in here.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba. Wait, who's Dest.
Dest, okay.
You've obviously got Longley, and then you've got PK. You've obviously got De Jong.
So De Jong and Busquets.
Busquets. Pedri.
Pedri, okay.
Now we're now getting tricky. So you obviously got Griezmann.
Okay.
Because remember, Antofati is still not available.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to have the pie here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't put Depay because they're not been registered yet. Even they're not registered because we still don't know they're confirmed yet. And
Aguero go to it. And who now goes on the left now? Because the Us is injured, Ansu Fati is injured.
Yeah.
Well, Ansu Fati has come back into training. So live chat. Who
could be?
Coutinho. There you go, Coutinho. Look, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's not the worst impossible.
Yeah.
It's not the worst possible.
No.
Actually, someone says that it's actually Araujo, so I think.
Yeah, okay, Araujo instead of okay.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. But my thing is,
I just never thought after seeing Barcelona in that Camp Nou that I would see that front four.
I think they want to give Goatweight the number 10 jersey.
Really?
And why not?
Oh, bro! I mean, is there anyone else? Is there?
He's ready to lead the charge.
Yeah, he had a better Euros than Mbappe. To be fair.
Okay. Look, jokes apart. Yeah. A level with you here. The biggest issue with this is Alba, who I think is finished, and Goatweight, who's not a prolific striker.
Even
De Jong is a very good. See. My thing is, if this team has a really good striker, okay. no, let's assume there's no Aguero and there's no. Let's say they can't register. So this is worst case scenario. You can't register those.
This is the
guys.
worst case scenario. Yeah.
Ansu Fati is still to comment.
Yeah.
Dembele is still to comment. So remember, those guys can still to comment. So let's just say this is a starting lineup here. It's not great. This team will struggle. But I think this team is not winning the title. No way. Impossible. Like this, there's over 38 games. Impossible. This team cannot perform better than Real or Atletico over 38 games, and they'll struggle to perform better than Sevilla over 38 games. So this team, I think, their ceiling is dead. Their ceiling is dead.
And the thing is that Coutinho and Griezmann aren't really wingers, to be fair. This formation doesn't even really suit them. Like,
but they do play. I mean, but remember, whenever Barca play 3, they play very narrow. Because it's really these guys, and ever since the thingy is these guys are provided with. So really, these guys really get the ball and they attack in the diagonals and attack the diagonals.
Yeah.
But the issue is Dest ain't Dani Alves and Alba ain't 2012 Alba. That's the issue. And the issue here is that Arau is fine, but PK is a mistake waiting to happen. The issue here is that, okay, this is pretty good. Busquets is getting old. Pedri, school, but he's young. So, and you don't have the thing that Iniesta brings with, that Iniesta is very good at linking with the front 3.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, the team has to just completely change how they play.
Yeah.
That's just completely change how they play. And say that Pep will beat PSG, then play a 6-3-1 in the final. Look, actually, Pep has issues. Like, Pep has issues, man.
Oh,
Pep.
Speaking of Pep, I'm not saying Pochettino is going to be a flop at PSG, but I do wonder, especially if Mbappe signs a new deal, whether, if he doesn't succeed, whether this clears the way for Zidane. If Zidane goes to PSG with that crop of players, then I'm thinking, okay, this team might actually win trebles, Champions Leagues, etc. Because Zinedine Zidane is probably the only manager that could probably handle the ego that is PSG. So could Zidane maybe end up in PSG if Pochettino, maybe, because he's only signed a year extension, so maybe.
Well, so, I mean, like, basically, Twitter is actually saying what I was saying, that because Kane to City is trending. Because guys say that way, if Lautaro is no, because they say if Lautaro is happening, Kane to City must be done. So that's what everyone's logic is. Because that's what I think. Because guys, wait, we know how Levy rolls. We know how he rolls. Dennis Hudo says, "Thank you for the dub." Which manager would take that PSG team with Messi to the highest level? Hypothetically, let's say Pochettino gets sacked. Who would you bring in? Anyone?
It's literally what I said. Zidane. Yeah.
Zidane. Like basically right. Zidane. Like Zidane. Yep. Like Zidane is, because Zidane would bring in, is like, all right, no one, and that's what PSG. No, you need a manager who say, no, don't F with me.
Yeah.
He will come in and say, Neymar, shut the F up. Shut the F up. I'm freaking Zidane. I'm one of the most decorated players and managers of all time. Because when Zidane comes in, I want to see it as a player. I want to work up as a player. I want a Euro as a player. And I want 3 CLs as a manager. What are we saying here? Because you're not talking to Emery. You're not talking to Pochettino. Like, how can you respect Pochettino? If Zidane walks in, you're like, okay, yo, yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Yo, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? So, but my thing though is that even if Messi walks into that dressing room, you're like, whoa, okay, this is 2-time treble winner. This guy has scored in several CL finals. This guy, because see, Neymar walking into the dressing room isn't that the same as Messi. Because Neymar, okay, you won a treble with Messi. And Messi already won other CLs before you. So Messi coming in is like, all right, this guy's not setting the standard. Because see, once Neymar came in, he was the guy. And Neymar now basically brought down the professionalism. When Messi now comes in and he's the guy, oh, bro, everything's different now. Because Messi is more professional than Neymar. So Messi coming into PSG could be what PSG, because Messi is going to bring in a level of professionalism which Neymar doesn't have. Neymar is not a professional. Dimna says that Neymar left, Mbappe writes, Messi falls 9, Di Maria in the 10. Di Maria in the 10?
It's just that
Di Maria is a wide guy. I don't like Di Maria in the 10. Di Maria plays out wide. He plays out wide.
Also, Poch doesn't play false. I've never seen it when he's played a false nine in any, not at Spurs, not his time at Southampton. And even with PSG, in any of the games last season, he did not play with a false nine situation. So I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, it's buildlineup.com. Buildlineup.com. Very good site. I mean, there are a lot of really good sites. This one I use is buildlineup.com.
I prefer the one that has the pictures of the faces.
Yeah. What's that one?
That's, I think, Create Formation. I think type in Create Formation because they've recently updated it and you can just put all the face names.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm pretty sure it's Create Formation.
This is rare because I've used it before. This is really good because you can actually have the guys' faces.
The faces.
So.
And I feel like it's a lot easier. You can just literally just type in. You just search type in I don't know, Messi. It will come up.
Yeah.
Then you click it on and so on, rather than manually, and then
this
you just get search running team. So
yeah, this is really cool. Yes, I mean this is pretty much what Homeboys could look like, man. You know,
still that 4-3-3 formation, or it'll be 4-2-3-1.
Yes, yeah. You have to change it here. So you're saying 4-2-3-1.
That's just because I think that's how Pochettino is very stubborn with his formation. So I think he'll stick to 4-2-3-1. I don't think he's going to play any fancy false nine stuff.
So what? This is Ronaldo. What the heck?
Oh, you typed in the wrong. You typed in the cam box, I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Mbappe. Oh, yeah, I think it's Ronaldo. And this is obviously Paredes. Verratti. Hey, what the hell is Verratti? Oh, 2 R's. This is Kozawa?
Kozawa, yeah.
So, who is this? Oh, yeah, Hakimi.
And then Ramos and Marquinhos.
Yeah, Ramos and Marquinhos. Sorry, Kimpembe.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Though
Kimpembe did play today.
He did play.
He played, yeah. They'll just rotate the squad, man. So.
And then Donnarumma.
Oh, Bernat. Yeah, Bernat. That's the fair on the
left.
On the left, sorry, yeah, Bernat.
Oh, it's Bernat on the left.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good team. That's a pretty good team.
It's a very good team.
That's a pretty good team.
So we're saying Di Maria misses out, Kimpembe misses out.
Look at that front line, man.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
It's weird. In this formation, they still look like they're playing like a false nine in a way.
Yeah,
almost like a 4-3-3 because Messi isn't out and right striker, is he?
And for me, I think that Messi prefers a free role as opposed to being playing as a false nine. I mean, if you look at how he's played over the last 1 or 2 years, he's all over the pitch. So I think what you're going to see is Neymar is probably not going to be given a strict role, and Messi is a bro, play wherever you want. You know,
I just wonder how this team will do. I'm just curious to see how this team will deal with like a low block, that kind of low block, defend well, like counter, like because the only issue I see with this is that like without like an outright striker, if you come across a team that like is defensive, let's say almost like a Chelsea, defensively solid, and then you've got all these players that are attacking, defend well, long ball over the top, counter attack with pace. I think that they might be exposed. That's the only thing that I have with this team. I'm not saying Sergio Ramos McKean's not good defenders and Donovan's a good keeper, but it is still too attacking. I think. I don't know. I just think that I have a feeling this team could be exposed at the back fairly quickly if you've got some good runners.
Runners. Oh no, for sure. Man, What a day, man. What a freaking day, man. What's it called? Rahul Kane says, your picks for the top 5 Liga and CL winners. I mean, for me, see, I have to wait. I want to wait to see what Liverpool do. I always wait to if let's say the teams remain as they are, I'm going to just give it to City, Bayern for sure. Got to be PSG, Juventus, CL winner, too early, bro.
What about the
But,
La Liga?
but what I'll say about the Champions League though is that PSG won't win it in this first year. But I'll say that. Sorry, go for it. Yeah.
No, just saying you didn't mention. Did you say your La Liga? Who do you think is going to win La Liga?
Oh, sorry.
Because I don't
Atletico.
know. You think Atletico will again?
Atletico will win it because I feel that it's going to be a 2-horse. Barca are not even in the conversation, so it's going to be a 2-horse race. But I think the Ramos Varane. You know what? That's close, man. Because don't sleep on Real Madrid. But you know what? No, Atletico. Because I really believe, and this is shocking to say this, I think Zidane. Is a better league manager than Ancelotti. You know, if Zidane had this team, even without Ramos and thingy, I think he'd do. Ancelotti, I just don't know about that Ancelotti coming back, man. You know. So,
I agree with you with the exception of. So I agree with you with the exception of.
Wait, hold on. You do realize I am trying to help the club. Read between the lines. Give it to City. You know what? Give it to United.
United.
Read between the lines. Read between the lines.
Not sniffing the Premier League this season. Chelsea now they've signed Lukaku. They have literally got the squad.
Red Devil, we move in silence. Red Devil, I told you, man, because my powers gave us a UCL, and I'm going to be using these same powers to ensure we move in silence. We move in silence. We move in silence, man.
Just as long as Kepa is in goal during that AFCON period in January, that's all I ask for, man. Keep him in goal when Mendy's at the AFCON, Kepa in goal. It's all good. We're balling.
Guys, look, man. I need to go back to bed, man, because I actually had to wake up super early for this thing, man. So, Red Devil, man. Final thoughts, man, on a crazy day, bro.
Man, this is football, isn't it? At the end of the day, and as we said earlier, like it hasn't even. I'm not a Barca fan, but it still doesn't hit me that he's not going to be playing for Barcelona next season. I feel bad for Messi and his family because clearly it's not what they wanted. I do feel genuinely bad for Barca fans because it's not their fault. This is all on Barcelona and the mismanagement.
But you know what some people may say is that okay, play for €5 a month. If you really wanted to say, play for €5 a month.
You can't afford. It's got all the living stuff to afford, though.
I know.
And also the thing is, to be fair, that they've still said even without him, with him going, have they still managed to get the bill under control?
No,
they still not. So even if he played for free, they still would sneeze.
They're screwed. They're screwed.
So I don't think it makes a difference either way. But yeah, man, it's wild. All the best to Messi. And yeah, I expect a treble next season from this PSG side if Messi goes to PSG, man.
Look, all I'll say, man, is I never thought this would happen. And I still thought and believed that maybe somehow, some way. But it's happened, man. And it just shows you that, man, what a crazy last few months it's been, man. So, guys, we'll see you tonight.
One quick question before we go. Do you think, it's a theory, do you think that Neymar will have his, in quote, longer injury spells now that Messi's at the club now? Do you think he'll be more motivated to...
Neymar is going to be fitter more than ever. Basically, those birthday parties with Rafaela are no more. They're no more. Because what Neymar doesn't want is for Messi to give PSG the Champions League without him and without his help, because now that would be a horrible narrative. So it just says, what other signings do Chelsea need to win the league?
None, really. They've got all the
If Chelsea secure Lukaku, Chelsea are good. If you want to be real, I wouldn't mind a creative left back, right back. So someone in the mold of a Hakimi. Because look, Chilwell and thinking are good, but if you could give me a Hakimi to add more creative flair on those flanks based on the formation that Chelsea play, where those flank guys are actually important, I would not mind that. But if Chelsea get Lukaku, you have your creative playmakers, you have your midfielders in Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante, you have your multitude of defenders, you have your keeper. So the only thing I would say is you can improve upon Chilwell, Reece James, and Azpilicueta on that flank. A guy, basically Hakimi, someone in the mold of a Hakimi would really be very interesting for Chelsea. But apart from that, man, bro, we have our pieces. As long as Lukaku is confirmed, we have our pieces. We have our pieces.
Exactly. They have the pieces to win the league.
Easy.
That was the question. That was the question.
Easy, guys. Peace out, stay true. As guys, we'll see you guys tonight at 10:30. We're going to talk Neymar and some more Messi tonight. Peace out, stay true. One love. Peace.